What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the Affirmative Talk Show. I am your host, Samuel Richardson III, and I'm going to be sharing with you a video. And in this video, it's going to talk about, it's going to show Deion Sanders and his first time meeting the Colorado football team. And, Deion Sanders, he doesn't cut any slack. If you know anything about Deion Sanders, he's going to shoot it to you real, and it's going to be just straight to the point, and I can get up with that. For me personally, I don't have a problem with that. So with that being said, I'm going to actually get started here in a second, and I'm going to allow you to listen to my intro. But before we get to that, let me first share this video I'm about to share. It's going to be from off Media. That's a part of Deion Sanders' son media channel. And I'm going to have to put out a disclaimer. I'm showing this video only for research purposes under the Fair Use Act under Section 107, the copyright disclaimer. So definitely wanted to make sure I get that out the way before we get into this video. And the purpose of me showing this video, I want you to listen to Deion Sanders, because I've been hearing on both spectrums, right? Both spectrums. Both sides have been saying that Deion Sanders is, kind of like a loose cannon, very disrespectful with his words and how he had talked to the Colorado football players. Some people say that he talked down to them and wasn't really giving them any respect. And I'm going to share the video so that way I'm going to let you form your own opinion. And I'm going to give my opinion during the video. So I'm going to be doing some pausing and then playing so I can give you my opinion throughout the video. So that way you can get my take on it. So before we do that, I'm going to let you listen to the soft intro, and we'll be getting started right into the topic of conversation.
Hey, experience can't be bought. This the energy you want. Yeah, this affirmative talk. Hey, destined for greatness, that's for certain. Time to build your life with purpose. Build your self-esteem and courage. Right now, it's a lifestyle, that's for sure. Good vibes and meditation from a real life coach. Let them know. Affirmations help to make a better you. Got you feeling incredible. Affirmative talk, come on through, let's go.
Hey, do me a favor before you get into this video, hit that like button on YouTube, Affirmative Talk. Subscribe to my channel. If you would like to become a member, just hit that join button and hit that bell notification so that way you can get notified when new content is coming your way. Also, in the caption of this video, I have my merch store, Affirmative Talk, where you can buy some merch, you can buy some hoodies, you can buy some t-shirts, you can buy some pants, all type of goodies for that my merch store. So do me a favor, support the channel by going to the merch store, Affirmative Talk, and tapping on that link in the caption of this video. So let's get right into the topic of conversation. What I was alluding to earlier in the beginning of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the video of Deion Sanders talking to the Colorado University football team. And I'm going to be stopping and pausing throughout the video so that way you can get my opinion on how I feel his conversation went with the Colorado University football team. Let's get right into it. This is his son right here, Shador. He's the new Colorado football coach. Football quarterback.
I'm in shock right now. How nice this is here. And you can breathe clean air.
That's what we walk in. That's all. That's what look at this. Look at this key. Look at it. Just learning that. Look, I'm gonna just make a few comments, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I want you guys to spend time.
This is the athletic director.
As I've told you before, my job is to bring you the best coach in the country, Colorado. We just did that. You're going to learn that this guy is about integrity. He's about character. It's about his faith. It's about leading men. That's what he does. He's an incredible family man. I've gotten to know him over the last month, and couldn't be more excited that he's your new head football coach. So with that, I'm going to have Coach Prime come up here and say some words and spend some time with you guys, but let's give him a big Colorado Buffalo welcome.
First and foremost, it wouldn't be possible without my man Rick. When I tell you, he is the man, and God called him strategically to reach out to me to make this happen. He didn't convince me. He confirmed to me that this was the place. It wasn't about a bag. I got that. It was all about opportunity to do something that hadn't been done in quite some time. And Rick, I'm forever grateful for that opportunity, my man. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for investing in me. I appreciate it. Now let's get to business. You know, at Jackson State, we got to believe. I'm still going to believe because I've been believing ever since I was a shorty. When I told my mother at the age of 7, I was going to make a lot of money, I was going to be rich, and she was going to never have to work another day of her life. And my actions lined up with that belief. And I hadn't stopped believing. And I have a problem when young men with everything in front of them don't believe. That's a problem for me. Tremendous problem. Because you can rescue your mom, you can rescue your father, your friends, your loved ones, the homies, anybody who's looked out for you. You have the ability and opportunity to do that. But you got to believe. It's a spirit around this team, around this school that is not traditional. In some kind of way, you guys have accepted it and you've begun to be complacent with it. And even some of the guys that aren't here that's supposed to be here, those are the ones. All this gonna stop. I still have unfinished business to do at Jackson State because whatever I start, I'm gonna finish. And we gotta go win this championship. We're gonna do that. But then shortly thereafter, I just want you to know, I'm coming. Not to compete, but to win. Not to show up, but to show out. Not to be amongst the rest, but to be the best. I'm coming.
He said not to be amongst the rest, but to be the best.
I'm glad I'm coming. This is real. This ain't no ESPN or this ain't one of the networks you just happen to see on. I'm right in front of you. You know why? Because I'm coming. I'm coming to restore, to replace, to re-energize. Some of y'all that are salvageable. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody that sit there butt in the seat ain't gonna have a seat when we get back. But I'm coming. I started, and we're gonna dominate, and we're gonna work. I'm coming to work and not to play. I'm coming to kill it and not to kick it. I'm coming. So you gotta understand. So when I get back, there ain't gonna be no hats, no meetings, there ain't gonna be no hoodies on and on.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? He said, I'm coming, and when I do come, some of y'all are not going to have a spot. Now, some people may say that's harsh, but let me tell you something, man. Deion Sanders was hired, and he is hired with a big contract, 5 years reportedly, allegedly, for $29.5 million to bring a winning mentality, to bring a winning attitude, to win, not just to compete.
There ain't gonna be no phone. I wish you would put the phone in my meat. It ain't gonna be no earrings in the meat. Everybody's gonna look like everybody. I'm coming. It's gonna be a different place, a different feel, a different attitude, a different energy, a different work ethic, a different want, a different hunger, a different desire, a different need, a different capacity. It's gonna be a different reach.
Ooh.
See, by now you got.
He said a different reach, but Deion Sanders want to make me come out there and play for him, man. Damn. Do y'all feel that energy? Do y'all feel that energy? I ain't talking about the haters. I don't give a damn about the haters. But man, if you love sports, how can you not have this attitude or just this type of feeling of excitement to want to play for this guy, man?
Gotta feel it.
Sheet.
You can feel what I'm saying. You can feel where I'm coming from. And you know I ain't playing because I got the disrespect back it up. And you gonna hear me. Because it's gonna be little solid little footsteps that you don't even have to strain. But you don't know I'm coming. Just the second of my voice, the commitment to excellence, that there's not gonna be any more mediocrity, period. I'm coming. Some of y'all that really got it, that really want it, and really deserve it, and you gotta play beside a fool that don't want it, don't deserve it, they don't even love it. I promise you, it's my job to get rid of it. Come. I love everything about this institution.
He said, Deion Sanders said, it's my job to get rid of you. If you don't have that commitment to excellence, if you don't have that desire to win, he said, it's my job to get rid of your ass.
I mean, the academics prevalence, no crime, beautiful city, beautiful state. We've never had nothing of sort to work out in to train in. Our kids are going absolutely crazy to be in the situation that you in. But you don't respect it. Okay. You don't want it. Okay. Some of y'all don't even think you deserve it. Okay. And usually when God sends you to a place, He sends you to a place to be a conduit of change. Okay. Uniforms may not even look like they look now. The cleats, I guarantee it's gonna be some special. Okay. We got a few positions already taken care of because I'm bringing my luggage with me.
He said, we already have a few positions that's already taken care of. That's coming from JSU. I put out a post, man, earlier, man. He already have a commitment from one of the top 25 players in high school football already. I'm trying to find the name of the cat. I'll give you the name of him because I love this shit, man. His name is, Winston Watkins Jr. He is the elite 2025 wide receiver. Winston Watkins Jr. has committed to Colorado, which means he looked over. He had offers. This guy that's committed for 2025, he looked over. He's a top 20 player. His name, I'm putting it in the chat, guys. His name is Winston Watkins Jr., top 20 player, high school. And he's already committed to play for Deion Sanders. Now, one thing you have to know is that this guy actually looked past. He had an offer from Alabama. He had an offer from Ohio State. He had an offer from Miami and others. But this is the kicker. Winston Watkins, who is a top 20 player, was committed to already a college program, D1. Guess who that team was? Texas A&M. He was already committed to Texas A&M. Let me tell you something what Deion Sanders is going to bring to the table, man. Deion Sanders is going to have several other players, one of the top high school athletes in the world that's going to decommit themselves to colleges or either going to change their mind and they're going to go to Colorado. You mark my words. Winston Watkins Jr. is just the first of them. Deion Sanders is not playing with y'all ass. He is committed and he's going to bring the heat and he's going to continue to apply pressure. Come on, man. I ain't playing and he ain't playing. Let's get back right into the topic of conversation.
And it's Louis. Okay. It ain't gonna be no more of the mess that these wonderful fans, the student body, and some of your parents have put up with for probably 2 decades now. And when I get here, it's gonna be changed.
Don't he sound like somebody, uncle? He sound like somebody uncle or somebody daddy. He said, when I get here, it's going to be changed.
So I want y'all to get ready.
That portal.
Go ahead and jump in that portal and do whatever you're going to get.
Now, let me tell you what he mean by the portal. The portal means if you want to jump into the transfer portal, you already had a quarterback who was the quarterback for them. I think it is after, in the second or third game of this season, he was the quarterback of Colorado. His name was Owen McCown, white quarterback, right? As soon as he heard that Deion Sanders was the head coach, he already entered the portal. I put a post on my Facebook. If you're watching me on Facebook, just go to my Facebook. I put a post on there, and I just put the bye. And Deion Sanders immediately, and he may have put it in transfer portal when Deion Sanders had said that we already got our Colorado quarterback. We already got our quarterback, which is his son, Shedeur Sanders. And I guess when he heard that, he said, bye, I'm going there. He already said he got a quarterback. Let's get back to it.
The more you jump in, the more room you make. Because we bring kids that are smart, say that smart, tough, fast, disciplined, with character. One more time. Smart, tough, fast, disciplined, with character. That's the one we want to get. Is that you? Is that you? Yes, sir. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? So how bad do you really want it?
How bad?
How bad do you really want this? What are you sacrificing right now to substantiate that you really want this? What are you surrendering? What you giving up right now? So still playing football, we ain't having a darn meeting. So obviously there's a problem, right? I'm gonna fix it. So they ask you, what he said in the meeting? What went down? I want you to say the 2 words. That I need you to say I'm coming. Everybody know what they mean when they come. Not only am I gonna show up, but I'm gonna show out. Now, I'm through with mine. Let's get to yours. I'm here on the spot for any questions. Yeah, quarterback is coming. Yep, I tip.
Deion Sanders said that the quarterback is coming. We already got a quarterback, and we got 10 other dogs that's coming from JSU. That's what Deion said. He said, we already got a quarterback, so I ain't looking for no quarterback. We already got a quarterback.
More coming. And they dogs. And they gonna hunt and they gonna eat. Anything else? This is your opportunity. Don't get outside and start talking when you got me in front of you. Let's get it over with now. Anything you want to say?
Woo. Do you hear those crickets? Do you hear those crickets? Man, Deion Sanders said that don't get out and start talking after the fact. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. I want you to talk while I'm right here in front of you. If you have any questions, talk to me. Ask them.
If it's a question, it could be anything. Yes, sir.
What position coaches are you keeping?
What position coaches might keep it? Probably not.
Training.
Right? It's going to be one of the best staffs you ever seen. So they got it.
That was a good question. What position coaches are you bringing? One of the players said. And he said it's going to be one of the best in the country. He's bringing. Now, what I read in my research and off an article dealing with the hiring of Deion Sanders is that the athletic director has given allegedly Deion Sanders a pool of $5 million to be able to hire an assistant coach. And this is something that is great, man, because let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I like. Let me tell you what I really like about the athletic director is that he's being an athletic director. His job, the job of an athletic director, is to hire the best coach to be able to lead a group of men to greatness. And this is what the athletic director has done. And I love the fact so far with Deion Sanders to be able to stand in front of the football team. Let me tell you something, man. This ain't no different than the Nick Sabans and all these other great college football coaches, right? You're bringing somebody who has a resume. Yes, you're bringing somebody of a caliber, high valued man who brings a high standard and commands respect. Not just by his words. Words is just his charisma. That's his swagger. But what you're going to get is someone who has a proven resume. Come on, somebody, man. Somebody put in the chat resume. This man has a proven resume that he is going to bring the best out of these young men. And he's giving them an opportunity. He's giving these men an opportunity. If you have a problem, talk to me. Talk to me. I'm the head honcho. I'm the leader. I'm the big dog. I'm the alpha dog. Talk to me. And I'm going to answer your question. And I'm going to give it to you raw. And he said, don't wait till this meeting is over with. And then you want to get outside these four walls and want to start talking shit. Be a man. Let's get it out now. Let's get back to it.
Best recruiting staff you ever seen in summer. They cut. You're going to get us. I just met with several to 10 powerful boosters that's ready to give.
Oh, man. Come on, Deion. Come on, man. Y'all give a round of applause for Deion Sanders, man. Y'all give it a round of applause for Deion Sanders, man. Come on, man. God damn. Man, let me tell you something, man. This Deion Sanders is saying all the right things, and he's going to back it up 110%. This man said that I already have about 10 boosters that's already committed to donate for greatness at this program. This is what I'm talking about, winning. This is what I'm talking about, a winning attitude, a winning mentality at a D1 university. This is what separates the Auburn University. This is what separates the Clemson University. This is what separates the Alabama University. This is what separates the Miami University. This is what separates these big colleges, these big D1 schools, and how they're able to get these big top athletes to commit because they have the best of everything. And I know some people are going to disagree, but somebody of Deion Sanders' caliber, he cannot just stay in the same place at an HBCU for so long. This man has to grow. This man has to continue to make opportunities to make leaders out of men. And just like Deion Sanders said, he is not tied just to a location. Come on, somebody talk to me. He is not tied to a location. He is only tied to the destination. Let me, did y'all hear me? This man said that he is not tied just a location. He is tied to the destination. Let's get back to it.
But I told them I want these kids focused on the NFL, not the NIL. Because guess what they told me? They come. Good question. Let's start it off. Some more. Great question. See, we got some talking to people that want to talk now. So, it's time to get a lot when they want to talk, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. Let's get it out. Yes, sir.
What are major changes you see you do going forward?
Everything. And
so one of the football players has said, what major changes in the position do you need that you see that change needs to be made? He said everything. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that's right, countdown timer. That's right. Come on, man. Great meeting. Great coach meeting. Let me tell you something. This is what makes greatness. This is what make greatness. And I want people to understand. I've played on a collegiate level. Let me tell you something, man. This is what makes greatness. You want a coach like this who's going to bring the best out of you. And he's going to give you an opportunity. He doesn't want to bring fear in your heart. People get it misconstrued. He wants to have an open dialogue so he can engage with the players so that way they'll understand and there's no miscommunication on what he expects out of his CU football players. Let's get back into it, y'all.
Breathe that.
Everything.
The way you think about the game, the way you study the game. You know what our kids do? I hate to keep going back because I got one more to finish. But what coaches? This is a defensive back coach right now, Kevin Matthews. Stand up, Kevin.
They put in time, but they're not putting in time. Compared to their teammates, they put in time, but they're not putting in on time. So that's what the other time watch film, I give it to him every Thursday. He goes through every last one of them to see who's actually putting in that time. Who really want to be for the team? And that's how that's how you come up with.
He's brought up one of the coaches from JSU. Y'all do me a favor, man. I see people that's liking. I see people that's watching us. Y'all do me a favor. Go over to my YouTube page, Affirmative Talk, and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Subscribe to me. I'm growing. I have about 5.3, 5.4 followers, 5,340 something followers. I'm trying to grow, y'all. And I am going to grow because I'm committed to this shit, man. Come on, man. If you don't see the passion, if you don't see it, I'm committed to this. Been bringing it every single time. This is what I'm talking about. This is in my wheelhouse. I smell this shit. I love this shit. This is what it's all about. I get pumped up, man. How can you not get pumped up off this shit, man? I am a content creator. This is what it's all about. Let's go.
You want to start or not? You're starting. You're not putting it in the right time. It's not starting this week.
I'm going to invest in you and you invest in yourself.
Oh, shit. You heard what Deion Sanders said? How am I going to invest in you when you are not investing in yourself? That's what Deion Sanders said. These are life lessons, man. How am I going to invest with you when you are not willing to invest in yourself? Come on, man. This is real shit. Let's get back to it.
I don't believe in you. How am I going to believe in you if you don't believe in you? You ain't putting in no other time to watch your opponent that's getting ready to try to do you in front of a national audience. So they ain't putting in the time. Why would I put in the time?
Come on, man.
Good question. Let's go.
Put in the time.
That's it.
How can I ask people to subscribe to me? How can I ask people to follow me if I'm not being consistent and willing to invest in myself? Look at the camera, man, that I got. You can see me clearly. Look at the camera. Look at the prompt that I have on there where you can see all my handles on where to follow me at. I'm invested into this shit, man. How can I ask subscribers to subscribe to me and I don't have the passion and I don't have the equipment and everything to be able to grow, to be able to scale? You're not going to invest in me if you don't see that I'm investing in my damn self. I got the merch, Affirmative Talk. It goes with my show. Support the show. Support the channel. Go to my store link. It's right there in the caption. Join my community. Join the membership on my YouTube page. Hit the join button. I want to dialogue with people. I want to know what makes you tick. What makes you the best to be the best version of yourself? What are you doing in your life to be the best version of yourself? I want to dialogue. I want you to come on the show. I want you to be able to have a resource, a platform to come on the show and we dialogue like men and like women. It's just not just centered just around men, but women too. Let's dialogue about this, man. This is what it's all about. Let's get back to it.
Yes, sir. That's our off-season. It's going to be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of work. Our summer, we have a couple breaks in the summer, off season. How should I say this? We're gonna try to make you quit. Those of you that we don't run off, we're gonna try to make you quit. That's what off season gonna look like. I want the ones that don't want to quit, that want to be here, that want to work, that want to win, that want to be appreciative of every darn thing they're getting here. That's what it's gonna look like. Heck of a lot of work. We gotta get you to the breaking point so I know what I got. I don't want to get in the game and then find out I got Jane when all offseason I had talks.
Wow. This is coaching 101.
I'm gonna get you.
This is coaching 101. Did you listen with a third ear what he said? He said that I want to be able to find out what is your breaking point, because I don't want to find out in the game, because in the game it's too late. This is why you have coaches that pushes you. They want to push and see what's your breaking point. It's not about making you look bad. This is why greatness is not made when the game lights are on the field, when it's game time. Greatness is performed in practice time, in how you prepare yourself. Let me tell you a story about Michael Jordan, man. As you can see in the back of me, I got Michael Jordan, one of his books that I like, one of his favorite books I like, called Driven from Within. When his teammates said what made MJ great, Dennis Rodman said this, is that this man will go harder in practice than he would in games. He'll let the game just come to him a lot of times in games. But he will go hard. And Michael Jordan said the reason why I will go hard, so that way when game time happens, everything is already, I'm familiar with everything. I'm familiar with pressure because I push myself to pressure in practice. I want my teammates to play me hard, because that way when I play on game time and when I have the opposing defense trying to play me hard, I'm already used to it. I'm familiar with this shit. So when it comes at me, I know how to go another level. That's when Allen Iverson had said, practice. Let me tell you something, Allen Iverson. Probably one of the reasons why you was never able to win an NBA championship, because you didn't want to practice as hard as you played in games. You have to be committed to this shit, man. This is what separates great players from even superstar players, because great players are consumed by this shit. A la Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba. Everybody don't deserve to say they have the Black Mamba mentality, because he was him. He was it. A lot of people didn't consume this shit. A lot of people wasn't committed to greatness like Kobe Bryant was. So miss me with that, and you telling me all these players are committed to greatness and have the Black Mamba mentality. That's a disrespect to that man. Let's get back into it.
Great question. Yes, sir.
What's your plan for like the injured guys?
In treatment. It's salvageable. If you on the visit, they told me we're there, and it's a wrap. We're gonna hold your kids and say goodbye. Anything else? Yes, sir.
Are we keeping the same strength staff or?
Probably not. Haven't made that distinctive decision yet, totally. There's probably a couple of decisions I haven't made as of yet. We just got to kick the butt last night. I got to have a day. Great question, though. Anybody else? Coach Hart, linebacker coach. How long we been together, Hart?
16 years, 17 years.
Linebacker coach.
Coach Kelly, how you doing, sir?
What's going on, Coach Brian?
You made me smile. Love you, man. It's part of the staff as well. Son Bucky. All the stuff you see us post, he's the man. He's been a one-man machine. Now he gets some help. We don't believe it. You think we do how you do social media? We know how to do social media. We don't bungee jump and follow what y'all got. Matter of fact, just tell them, what's the best way for them to increase it today? Tell them.
Today, just post. You just got to post, stay consistent. You got all eyes on you right now. So just Everybody want to know what y'all about to do, who y'all are, who everything is. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make y'all the most famous people walking this planet. But you got to win.
Let me give you an example. Bucket, post it. I'm cutting. When I say 1, 2, 3, you say I'm cutting. Put it out right now. 1, 2, 3. I'm coming. That was a little weak.
Deion said, "Say I'm coming." They said, "How come?" He said, "That sound weak. What you coming?"
What?
Hey, comes right.
That was a little weak.
What's up with this dude?
I'm coming. Like I'm coming.
Yeah.
He think he's a whole, you know, stuff. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Woo.
Put it out right now.
Woo. 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 Man, let me tell y'all something, man. In my closing, let me say this. To be the best version of yourself, it's going to require you to stay consistent. It's going to require you to be consistent. It's going to require you to do the same thing over and over and over again. But let me tell you where the real challenge comes. Is when you're staying consistent even when you don't even have a support system yet. When you're willing to still wake up and do the same shit because you have a love for this shit. Not just because you just want just to have a microwavable success overnight. It's that when people can see that you are committed to being great every single day, I promise you your tribe will come. I promise you your support system will come. I promise you, you will reach success if you don't quit. And this is what Deion Sanders, primetime Deion Sanders is all about, is because before anybody believed in him, he believed in his damn self. Before anybody invested in him, he invested in his damn self. And then when people saw that he was invested in his own greatness, then it's going to make it easy for other people to invest in you. People get this shit fucked up and think that people supposed to invest in you when they see that, how do I know you investing in your own self? Why are you asking me to invest in you and subscribe to you and follow you and be a part of you and what you got going on when I see you ain't even got no type of consistency? I don't even know who the fuck you are. Leave a trail of greatness, of consistency behind you. So that way, that builds your resume. That way, when people see that you are willing to work, when people see that you're willing to dog it out, when people see that you're willing to thug it out, when people willing to see that you're willing to scrap it out by any means necessary. I don't give a damn if you have just one person watching you, but if you stay committed and you stay excited in your shit, your tribe will come. And that's the recipe, ladies and gentlemen, for greatness. My motto, always strive to be the best version of yourself. You may have fucked up yesterday. You may have felt like you ain't got nothing done yesterday, but when the next day comes, because you don't have to worry about tomorrow, focus on being great right now, starting today, and stay committed to that. Hey, man, follow me on my YouTube, man. If you like this shit, if you can get up with this shit, yes, I love the curse because this is a part of my intensity. I have a passion for this. If you really like this, man, go to my YouTube, man, Affirmative Talk. Follow me, man. And my motto is always strive to be the best version of yourself. Y'all stay tuned to the next video. Take care and always stay blessed and be safe.
Hey, experience can't be bought. This the energy you want. Yeah, this affirmative talk. Hey, destined for greatness, that's for certain. Time to build your life with purpose. Build your self-esteem and courage. Right now, it's a lifestyle, that's for sure. Good vibes and meditation from a real life coach. Let them know. Affirmations help to make a better you. Got you feeling incredible. Affirmative talk, come on through, let's go.